Hey yo pretty people, my name is Galore and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now there's a skeleton horse, let's go deal with it. I might regret this later. And boop! Haha! Get dealt with! Now, did they ever fix that bug about skeleton horses being unrideable? Oh wow! Not only did those guys fix the fact that you cannot ride the skeleton horses, but also you don't even need a saddle for it. How cool is that? Okay, so I dumped the horses into the villager pen since they already have a cow, and you know, why not? Oh, but this one is much faster. So, we got not much of a jumper, not much of a runner, and not much of a anything, really. Guess we'll use the runner for this project. He seems like the most reasonable choice. Cow, you'll get your chance, don't worry. Alright, so with the fasty bones, the speedy bones in the nether, out here, bookshelf can retire its nether watch and go back into the overworld to help me traverse the actual, you know, relief. And this one can put the other direction can be put out here, basically to allow me to fast travel from the nether farm, for the blaze farm, to the actual nether portal. Yeah, this works out perfectly. This seriously works out perfectly. This horse looks like it belongs here. I'm very happy with this, if you couldn't tell. Well guys, Speedy died like 5 seconds after that last clip. Yep. I was digging out an area for him to store him safely, and there was a lava pocket, and yes, apparently skeleton horses are not fireproof. Who knew? Who would have thought? Besides that, the local pigmen for some reason are really hostile towards me lately. I have no idea what's triggering them and what's the reason for them to get so angry at me. I might have punched someone and might have not noticed it. But they've been hunting me for like quite a while, and it seems they finally stopped. At least once per play session, they suddenly get really angry. But yeah, as you can clearly see, it's really useful to have a horse in your nether hub, in case you don't have any other way of transportation quickly. And yeah, it's really convenient. But for now, I'm not actually dealing with the horse for a moment. For a moment, you see, guys, this moment with the speedy horse, with the fast one, kind of highlighted a problem for me. I need to work on my nether hubs. I need to work on my nether hub, I need to work on my nether tunnels, and I need to work on my, well, general, you know, safeness of the nether. Which means that I need to put together some kind of a design for the nether hub, but also means that I need to get myself some proper digging tool. And this is why I came down here. You can clearly see that nowadays I improved my blaze farm by simply putting a freaking enchantment table. And speaking of, guys, I received several comments and several advices from you people on the last video, and yeah, I will probably go through them lately. And before I do that, just one thing in advance. I basically yeah, I read into them, and all of you guys are pretty much right. All of the ones who suggested some proper actual blaze farm designs, and I really don't even know what should I do with my one though, because some people said that okay, using the blaze AI this way is okay, it's fine, it works. Someone said use a redstone-less Wells Knight's blaze farm for this, and I don't know, I would probably, because first of all it's redstone-less, and second of all it's by Wells Knight. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't want to use it. First of all because it's redstone-less, and second of all because it is by Wells Knight. I'm already feel like my entire Minecraft playthrough is one giant copy of Hermitcraft survival players, and second of all, yeah, I mean, this thing right here is at the very least, like, at the very least, I'm the one who came up with it. Not really, but sorta, kinda. Alright, so while we're AFKing over here, let me just open my inventory and just click away and drag into this little bit here. So, in the previous episodes, I actually did something that I do not regret, and that I very much am happy about. And that is, I asked you guys if we should retexture, like apply some kind of a resource pack on the game since I'm alone in this world, with no one except for me will be seeing this stuff, so yeah, might as well just go ahead and retexture the game according to our own liking. And that is something I want to do here. What I want to do is we wanted to retexture pig zombies, zombie pigs of the Netherlands, of the heck dimension that I decided to go with. So yeah, this is here what I kind of wanted to use them for. This is what I wanted to tune them into. Basically Minecraft ghosts, which yeah, right now looking at all this stuff, looking at all of it, really only one texture out of all of them really speaks to me, and that is this one. This one, the Ghost of Herobrine skin. Holy poop, this looks nothing like Herobrine, and obviously nothing like its ghost. I don't know who came up with it. I'm pretty sure that I could probably trace it if I put some effort into it, but I don't actually have to, because I'm not planning on using this particular one. All we're gonna do is we're gonna use some of its elements. Now, this is actually a pretty bad idea to use this as a player skin, seeing how the leg area is not that great. You see, the transparent part would not display on the actual skin. Besides, I freaking hate it when the skin has some sort of, you know, dangly beads on them, and the dangly beads are applied to freaking legs. Whenever the character will move, you will still see the original square legs and not this kind of stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take basically this character model, and we're gonna cut off everything below the waist. We're not gonna give him any legs at all. My ghosts in this nether will be floating more like this one, without any legs at all, except we're still gonna give them arms. Which, yeah, I have no idea how to put that together just yet, but I really feel like this is going to be pretty epic. Silk Touch! Alright, so this here is what I'm trying to kind of make out of this whole thing, and excuse my RussianPaint.net in right here. Yeah, obviously I'm from Russia, so of course I use the Russian version of the program. Now, this is the original zombie peg, and after the zombie peg, we can use, we can overlay this one thing. And I overlaid it. This is the skin that I said that I will use as you know, a more of a template. So this right here is it overlaid over zombie pigmen. This right here is it by itself, and this right here is what I have so far. Now, I'm trying to make a very sneaky thing here, a very sneaky bit right here, where you can see that all of those checkerboards are basically transparent pixels. So I'm trying to not only play around with some transparency around here, because I heard that ever since 1.9 semi-transparent textures are actually working and functioning on player characters, but I don't know if they are functioning on actual, you know, textures of the game. So chances are that's kind of why this resource pack I'm trying to make is not currently loading in the stupid Minecraft itself. I'm trying my darnest to kind of add the pack that I made to this thing, but nothing is happening. And no matter what I do, zombie pigments still keep looking the same way they did. You just saw I installed that pack as my global resource. So not only like after, yeah, the zombie peg is pretty much the same, but also if I go into settings, global resources, it's not activated. Resource packs, it's not activated either. This here is some weird shenanigans, and I'm kind of calling it that this is because of the stupid semi-transparent pixels. So yeah, let's do something silly about it. Let's, I don't know, just I don't know. Let's give it a mustache. Let's give the zombie pigman a mustache. No, that's the wrong layer, you stupid idiot, Zloy. Here we go. So a mustache. Worst idea ever. Okay, new layer, new freaking layer, and just put it right here, there, and condense it back there. That's how we're gonna make it. We're gonna just make sure that there are no semi-transparent absolutely no semi-transparent asset pixels. And after that, we're gonna try it out and we'll see if the zombie pigmen will have mustaches. That's gonna be the telltale sign that we did everything right. Boop! Fortune! Alright, so I do not have mustaches, but I did give them those mustaches. Also, I did give them those mustaches not in my resource pack, but in a resource pack that I tore apart, tore out of a map, tore out of the Scary Chunks Mystery Land map, just to test it out. So check this out, the pigments do not have custom textures. However, I'm pretty sure that if I go into the overworld, the rest of the resource pack, the textures not done by me, will be perfectly fine. Where did you get a... Why did you get it with a skull? There we go. I'll deal with it later. And you know what? I decided that you don't get a sword anymore. Just in case. Power 4. Well, friends, I figured this one out. I cracked it open. I did my freaking best. Now, take a wild freaking guess where zombie pigment texture is stored in resource packs, because that's exactly why I couldn't figure out where to put it. Now, I actually figured out the UUID properly, so that part works. I figured out how to change logo of the resource pack, and that before digging into the faithful files. But now that I have opened the faithful resource pack with a WinRAR, I can kind of dig deeper and take a look. And one thing I figured out is, one thing I tried is dropping the pig zombie into the main entity folder, which is how it is stored in the regular Java PC edition of resource packs. And it's not there. It's not where the game is pulling it from. So obviously the game didn't detect it. Then I created a separate folder for a called pig zombie. And I put the texture in there, but as you can clearly see, there isn't such a folder in here. So that was peculiar. That was like, that's weird. So what I did then, I decided to, okay, where does Faithful, which totally works by the way, store their zombie pigment texture then? Perhaps it is in the zombie folder, and it's not there. Because screw you, Zloy. You don't deserve nice things. There's a husk, there's a zombie villager. Zombie isn't there. So I was like, okay, can it be in the pig folder? Is this world completely freaking insane? And lo and behold, that's what it is. Needless to say, tables were flipped. I made quite some bracket. Just every table in my stupid house is now flipped. And thankfully that it is actually flipped, because it was flipped already and now they're actually standing properly. So that's a positive, obviously, and another positive is that I now know how to where to put the stupid pig texture that I made, which doesn't even look that great to begin with, because I haven't finished working on it. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Let's try with the mustache zombie again, shall we? And there we go. For something this dope and this poorly made, this thing is quite terrifying, I gotta admit. Now, first of all, remember that trick that I said we will use for the eyes? It totally works. Look. You can see the eyeballs in the back of their head. The eyeballs are in the back of their head. But unless they like spin their heads too much, it's quite, yeah. With the baby ones, that's a problem. Their eyes are in the opposite direction. But with the adult ones, this is quite freaking terrifying. That's so great. That's so cool. Now, if only like when you're looking too much, it's kind of like, wow, yeah. Look at that. The eye effect definitely works. Now we need to create some kind of arm and some kind of a proper body for them. So far they only have like this little handkerchief instead of a body, like this holy, I mean, not holy as in holy, but handkerchief that has holes in it. So yeah, that's not too much, but other than that, holy poop, guys, I love it. I love it! Finally! The heck shall be populated with phantoms and ghosts and all that scary stuff. I can't wait to get finished with those textures. But yeah, this is actually the beginning of something really beautiful, because if we change their texture, we could probably change some other textures that we not really that we don't like, but that we would want to change. Maybe some mobs into like some lore insightful ones, and we could probably change the golden swords, for something more useful. Besides, just imagine a swarm of those guys freaking chasing you around. I mean, that's gotta be cool. That's gotta be cool. Protection free. It's very necessary to sing whatever enchant you're getting. And here they are in their natural habitat. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh no, 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 ow. Well, okay, them running at me with full force really was as terrifying as I imagined. Any of you guys gonna kill me? No? Peeps? Frienderinos? Why have I created you jokes? Anyway, yep, get with you, get my stuff, run away. And yeah, that's, now that I think about it, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no you don't, oh no you don't, you jokes. But yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, that's one thing that kinda didn't, holy poop, for crying out loud. But yeah, what I was saying is, one thing that I didn't consider when making the texture is that despite their terrifying appearance, those guys still oink. So they're like phantom spirits of, you know, of the dark night, and they'll be roaming the artificial graveyard the graveyards that I'm planning to build in the hack dimension. Yet they still are the same zombie pigs on the deep inside. And they still oink whenever they try to get rid of me. And whenever they're getting hit. So yeah, I have no idea why they keep... Look at them just hovering my way. That's so cool actually. But yeah, I'm totally screwed, and I need to figure out a way to get rid of all of these zombie pigmen entities somehow, without getting rid of my poor ghast that I have tamed. I mean, this might be a very botched job on my part. And yes, switching to the peaceful will be definitely cheating. But the game doesn't count it as cheating, so I guess it still doesn't count. And also the game is totally cheating by keeping all of them hostile towards me at the moment. So yeah, you're gonna cheat, game, I'm gonna cheat too. I'm like, two can play this game. In fact, you know, this game is multiplayer compatible, so a lot of people can play this game. There we go. But guys, yeah, even though their texture is not finished, I'm already pretty proud of what I've done. And also it took me absolutely forever to figure out how to make this, which is why right now, despite not yet having a full texture for those guys, and not yet having the perfect set of armor and set of tools, I'm thinking I will bugger off for the day. It is, after all, 4 AM and I need to get some sleep. So thank you everybody so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do leave a like, do let me know if you want me to kind of explain in further detail on how to make your own resource pack. And yeah, we still might do that, we still might do a separate video on, hey guys, this is how you make resource packs and stuff. Signed XP. Although I'm pretty sure the internet has plenty of that kind of video already. To be continued. This has been XP, this has been Bedrock Minecraft. See you next time. Bye.